EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Make the play.
In it, two. Go, baby, let's go. Defense can't stop you.
Scoring on this drive, I can feel it.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble. And now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble if they do positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, if he gets established as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give me up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
On gain of 22 yards. First down, Eagles.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts, 22 yards. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This one left side caught by Berrios. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Come on, boys, let's make a play out there. Let's go.
Here we go.
Come on, guys, let's make take it to him. Don't let him rest.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. A run straight ahead with Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Tua finding his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Give him the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
When you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
At the Dolphins' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift from 8 yards out. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
21G.
In motion, Hill. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 here.
In motion, Hill. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Hurts going to keep it running right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On second down, Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
27, Dolphins 8. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Bradley Roby, the cornerback, there to make the stop.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Tua going to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Great. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they will.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
It's second down.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18.
First down, Eagles.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, an 18-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard
Tua
line.
now on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Tua to try again on second down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction. And that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Watch it, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Tua now on first down. And he's got it. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Tua to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the